All right, we do have... Oh, we don't have a steal. We do have a tank, though, so we're going to go... We're going to still do Bruiser build. We're still going to do a Bruiser build. Oh, it's going to be really good against Sarah, too. Really, really good against Sarah. They're not super tanky either. This is actually perfect for this. All right, Warrior's Crest. Warrior's Crest for the... Icecorn Talons Brothers. I've been doing a weird thing. I've been starting blue buff a lot lately. I'm trying to not be so predictable all the time. People get really, really comfortable with the way junglers just do the same thing every fucking game. I don't want to do the same thing every game. So instead of them going tab, oh, Krashy, Greystone, he's gonna start red. Guess what? No, I'm not, bitch. I'm starting blue. So what I like to do is get an early ward out, kind of defends the invade, and or oh, that's a support Grux. That's a thing. All right. Drop a ward. We drop a ward. We'll probably early sentry. Sometimes I hold on to wards, sometimes I early sentry. I don't know what I think I like better. All right. All right. Let's get it. Joke's on you. I'm going enemy blue. Hey, relax, relax. All right, let's get it. I'm going to ignore y'all in chat. I'm ignoring y'all for the sake of the video. We got blue coming up. We're going to kill this. We're going to kill this. All right, explaining every decision making, or all of my every decision making. That's a good start. All right, you kite the camp to take a little bit less damage. This is also subject to change in future AI, monster AI changes. Holding onto the smite, I could use it early, but you run the risk. You run the risk, you know. Try to hold it to about like 30 to 20%. I don't know exactly. I don't know what the point, you know, what it is, but I haven't really noticed much of a timing change. Also, I'm too lazy to go and test it between taking right click here, right mouse button for the jump versus his E. I kind of like just jumping straight into the camp, and same thing, right? We're kiting the camp, we're doing our damage, and then we're gonna go over to the next camp, right? All right, so we're moving and grooving. We're gonna jump into this 4 camp, so kind of, you know, get a nice little angle on it. Gonna drop a smite instantly. Gonna drop a smite on that minion instantly. Same deal, kind of kiting a little bit, you know, step in, step out kind of deal. Don't touch the back wall. There's like a weird bug with jungle where if you touch the back walls, they will de-aggro. Okay, so we saw her. She's at 12 farm. Ooh, she's actually going Rogue Crest, which I really love because that's kind of my thing. We see her on her 2 camp, so we know that we're ahead of her rotation. Auto attack canceled the E, so you auto attack E into an auto. Got a first blood on the duo lane. We're not going to show up to first river buff. I actually don't really show up to any river buff. Sorry, mid laners, get over it. No crying today. And we're just going to finish up this camp. Same thing, kind of kiting. I'm going to try to not fail my jump up to red. We're going to jump, and we're going to leap all the way up. Auto attack, cancel the E. Same thing, kind of kiting. I don't have a smite here. Actually, I might have the smite here. It'll probably be pretty good timing for it. So yeah, we'll use the smite here. Auto attack, cancel the E into a smite. Bop that. Kind of run out an angle here. Jump at an angle. Auto attack into a Q. All right. Same deal. Auto attack, cancel an E. We need 950 for our first buy in this build because we are looking for a... Hold on. We're going Overlord. We're looking for a Barbaric Cleaver. So we got Barbaric Cleaver. And we are going to rotate. Could go back to base, but I think I'm just going to do a blue side rotation. Blue side rotation again, because I would just be sitting in base right now otherwise, which honestly maybe I could test out. I'll have to time it out, but I could test out doing like a base just to come back out for more health. Ooh, dude, this is actually looking kind of juicy. Okay, we force him back, which is gonna steal me some farm. Didn't mean to, but that's okay. I don't often gank early, especially when you have like a goal, but you know, we can help out a little bit, share a little bit of love on the EXP. Auto attack E, cancel, throw our Q out. We're gonna go do my 4 camp, and then we're gonna take our base for our Barbaric Cleaver. But I do want my jungle to kind of be on relatively similar timings. 5-minute bugs coming up in 30 seconds. I will not be there, most likely. Sometimes I'll be there if circumstance calls for it, but I don't often play the pressure game. I play the jungle farm game for consistency. And we will continue to compare our farm to that of their Seraph in time. All right, leveled up the Q for the max. Let's look at the Seraph. Last time she showed up was 34 farm. I'm probably ahead of her in full rotation, all things considered. All right, I could wait for a Vitality Bead. Not going to do it, though. Not going to do it. Sparrow gets killed there. Don't know where she's at. Haven't checked her jungle. So what we could do here is like do a 2-camp, go into an invade. And if we look to do that, I'll probably want to save this smite. So that's what I'm maybe looking to do. Okay, so she just did get a kill in the off lane at 34 farm. So I might look to sweep my way over to her blue side jungle. Sweeping because we want to make sure that we're not seen here. I'm not going to go for an invade or for a gank because I'm not really feeling gankable, right? Not really feeling the gank. I hope he doesn't think that I was going to, because I'm not. I want to play the jungle game, and I will not be using my right click here. I repeat, I will not be using my right click because we may need to get the hell out of here. We're going to use a smite. We auto attack canceled the E. We're kiting, we're kiting. I have a little bit of information on his blue buff, and we're looking around the map. Now, we're going to look for this 3 as well. This may be a little bit much, but nope, not going to use my right click. We are going to save our jump because you need to get out. This is one of Greystone Jungle's beautiful benefits to Greystone Jungle. He has a great ability to steal farm because he can always leap away. All right, let's go for this phase. Let's go for this bit. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. All right, looking at the map right now. Let's sweep because I might be able to clear up some awards for them. If not, no biggie. And I do have a lot of my blue side jungle up, but we do have this 5-camp up. We're just playing the farm game right now. So we're going to go back in. We're going to farm this, and we are probably going to take a base and go over to my blue side, which could have been traded. It could entirely have been traded. That's okay. We get 900 farm for the Banded Emerald. So we're moving our build along. We're doing what we got to do. Full blue side up, so we want to make our way that way. As far as crest options go, Iceborne Towns is pretty much the only one for this build. It's going to raise your power, going to be a slow dueling zone, and there's not really much benefit to the other options. So it's pretty much the only one that really gets taken too often. Phoenix sometimes. Brutalax never. So same deal. Farming it up. Farming it up. We see her in the duo lane at 51 farm. We know that she's looking at her blue side. She doesn't have anything to do. Auto attack cancel the E because she does not have any farm. So she's probably just going to try to be a presence there. And they could potentially go for like some kills into a Fangtooth. So they may pressure the Fangtooth. So I might look for a miniature prime here. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I'm going to stay on my farm. We're not using a smite because I'm kind of weighing the option of that. And I'm trying to look at the map right now. I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at the angle of the dual lane players. That's going to be a Greystone ult, surely. Okay. We're going to step out of that. Step back in. Auto attack cancel the E. That's fine. Get a flash off him. I think we have this kill. I want to make sure. I want to be a part of that. Okay. I'm going to clear this wave. That's what we're going to do. We don't know where the Seraph is. I want to shove this in with him. It's also part of my tax, you know. We help him get a kill and an assist. We're going to tax it. We're going to look at his 5. It may be here. It is here. We are not going to use our right-click auto attack cancel the E. And again, I'm still holding onto my smite switch. I don't really have to at this point, but I'm mostly comfortable with it. And look at that. We have over our 600 gold buy. My red side jungle is coming up. I'm going to feel pretty comfortable going back here for the full Overlord at 84 farm. She's probably going to be at like 65 maybe next time she shows up. They're probably going to go straight for the Fangtooth here. So I'm going to go look at Fangtooth. I feel like they could be doing that, or the mid laner's going to pop up in mid any second. There she is. So I know they're not going for Fangtooth. I know I do have my red side jungle up. We're going to go ahead and auto attack cancel the E, starting on our red. I maybe should have gone to tower here. This might have been a bad decision. But they could be on Fangtooth now. I don't have a flash, so closing the full gap to get there is a little bit tough. See the mid laner. We're going to sweep our way into Fangtooth because they could be on it. They're not on it. I'm already out here, so I'm going to look for invade myself. Again, we are not going to use the RMB here. We want to save it for our jump out. And if the dual lane backed, then they could potentially run into me, but I'm feeling pretty strong. Invading with jungle right now. Auto attack cancel the E. I need to kite my way out of here. I am stronger than her. No help just yet. And level up our E in the middle of that fight. Drop the ult down, and we start to walk it out of here. I don't know that the dual lane's going to be able to fully get out. Greystone is here, so we do need to be a little bit careful. I could press back in just for presence, but I don't really have a lot I can help them with. We need to walk out of here. I really don't have much for them. So here's what I want to do. I have my crest up. I can't really do much more here. It would probably be more beneficial for me to come back out of spawn into a Fangtooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape a camp. I'm going to go get my Ice-Scorn Talons. I'm going to buy a little bit of gear, and we're going to come back out. So we're looking at Basilisk next. We're only going to be able to buy some swords and maybe Vitality Beads. Hopefully to the math. 369, 150, yeah. Okay, so Ice-Scorn Talons. Boop, boop. Boop, get the little power spike from the beads just because I know I'll come back out. I'll be back in base with 600. You can always do this. Like, this is still a power spike. You don't have to wait and then hold on to the extra gold that you would have had if you didn't sell that. But again, I'm kind of playing Fangtooth's side because I don't really want to give that to them, even though I don't have any farm here. So I either need to be incredibly active here or I need to leave and go do something else. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna sweep over for some wards. I do see the Seraph in the off lane at low HP. This is gonna be coming up in 9 seconds. I don't feel terrible about a potential invade here. I know that the dual lane didn't see me. We are not going to use our RMB. We're gonna smite this one though on this invade because she could be rotating across. She could have base. She might be right around this corner, right in front of me any second. She could be literally right here, but we don't see her there. We're gonna look for a dual lane gank. We do have this camp coming up as well because I have her blue side on a rotation. So what I'm going to do, auto attack, cancel the E, turn on the Q. We are going to look for this steal at minimum. I could have potentially end up trading some kind of an objective with her. I want to jump in here. We should just pull her out. That's honestly... Okay, so what this play is, because I know that I don't really have a kill potential, what we're going to do is we're going to shove this lane and we're going to go for Fangtooth. Yeah, we're going to go for Fangtooth. Hopefully. Fangtooth, Fangtooth. I'm gonna do it. I do need a little bit of help here, hopefully. We get a mid tower down. We have some good prio, so the Murdoch mid can rotate over. And I have my ult, so like Rampage, it's not easy for them to play the flip game. Like 50-50ing a smite is really good for someone like Greystone. Alright, we smite that down. I have my red side jungle coming up. Offlane is struggling a little bit, but we're getting very strong. I'm getting a huge farm lead. I'm stealing a lot of farm from her. Auto attack, cancel the E. We're going to get my 5 camp here, and we're going to rotate into my blue side jungle. And this is going to give me my Ruthless Broadsword. So now we have some of that corrode. We can start pulling down their armor for the offlaner who is potentially... taking that away or building that up. So we're gonna do another vitality bead spike just because we're in base. We're gonna look at their off lane, and he doesn't have any armor against me yet. This might be a mini prime angle. With the corrode now, we got some big damage. Putting points in our E now, as we do have our Q maxed up. Auto attack, cancel the E. We're saving our smite because we're looking for mini prime here. Seraph in the mid, I might rotate over to that, see if I can help that, put any kind of pressure. If I can shove her health out, then I can also have like prio, so I know she'll have to back. I'm a 40 farm above her right now. I'm gonna jump in on this, see if I can get it. I pop my Ice-Scorn Talons, but she is gonna run away. I'm gonna flash this. If she has her flash, I force it. If she doesn't, I kill. Force flash. Okay, that's 1827 on her flash. She flashed at 13, that's plus 5 minutes, 1827 on her flash. I steal camp, I steal farm, I now have her flash timer. Big. We are not using our RMB there, just in case, just in case. We got Murdoch stealing farm. I'm going for Miniature Prime. Miniature Prime. Miniature Prime will be mine. We're gonna do a double smite here. So we smite once, it will be back off cooldown in 10 seconds. We're gonna jump back in. Actually, might not even have time because we have so much help here. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna get this. All right, got it. I meant for me, like we would have gotten it, but I couldn't guarantee that I was gonna get it, but that's fine. We need 1100 gold. I will not base until I have 1100 gold. We'll look at my full red side. We'll get the 1100 gold. We'll get the Basilisk, and then we'll try to make a play with this mini prime, probably in duo lane for that tier 1 or off lane. So let's get our 1100 gold. Smite that down. We don't have any objectives coming up anytime soon. Oh, hello. Hello. Do you have a jump out of here? Ice-Scorn Talons, you're dead. You're very dead. We're gonna look at the phase because she is my worry. Oh no, you have me so low. All right, now we don't want to fuck with them. Oh, wait, maybe we do want to fuck with them. Maybe we do want to fuck with them. We want to look at the phase. Again, we want to look at the phase in these kind of engagements. I'm so close. Oh my god, but I tank it for him. Now we'll look at the 3 camp. The Seraph is still down. We know that she's down. I'm going to auto-attack cancel my E. We're going to turn on our Q, and I will not use my RMB, but it's not even up yet, so... I'm going to just take a base here. I know they can't get to me fast enough. We'll go ahead and take a base. We can buy the basilisk. We're going to start working on our next item, which is going to be Citadel. Citadel, phenomenal item. We'll build some armor first because I don't have any. Offlane is getting a little cucked, but that's okay. A little bit cucked there. 90 seconds on Mini Prime. Let me see what we can do here. I think I just farm. I think I farm. My next play that I'm looking for is being on the right side of map with the Fangtooth. That's the Fangtooth that we're looking at here, so don't mind using some cooldowns here just to get around, because I'm probably just going to end up backing and running over to Fangtooth side. Actually, I probably look for invade here. I have plenty of time before Fangtooth is up, so I'm going to look for like a sweep, get a little bit of information. They can probably knock out that tower, which means we are going to have a bit of pry. I can defend mid. Yeah, it might go down before I get there. I see Sarath. Sarath at 119 farm to my 181. I'm cooking her. I'm obliterating her. All right, auto attack cancel the E. We save mid tower, which is huge. We save that mid tower. We'll look for our 2. Actually, we'll push this mid wave. Push this mid wave. Okay, so duo lane is dead. Not a huge fan of that. I forgot we still had mini prime on us. That goes crazy. We'll look for his 2. We look to invade while this is getting pressure. I won't make it to off lane, and I could have maybe gone to duo lane. I should have said. Okay, a little bit of pressure in here in this lane. She's not stepping into my Q, which is nice because I can farm her wave, and she's not even forcing me to take any of the pressure. We jump out. There's the Sarath. Sarath at 129 farm to my 200. I don't have time to take a base though. We are going to look for maybe a potential invade. I'm 9 to 12 on level, so we're huge. We are going to take this because I'm not the healthiest on mana, and we're going to force this. We're going to force this because flipping against me is not the way to play it, you know? We're going to drop our Icaro Talons, auto attack cancel our E, our Q is obviously on, and we are going to watch for her, but again, at worst, she jumps in, Qs it, and then 50-50s it. At best, we fight them. Like, yeah, he comes in, now I can just peel off and fight. Looking at the phase, because phase is a great target to focus. Phase is a great target to focus. Because she's just such a focus target. And I do still have my ultimate, so I can continue this fight. Sarath is probably going to run out toward me. Where is Sarath going? Sarath is dead? I catch the Sparrow here, though. Hello, Sparrow. Okay. I know that the Greystone is up. I'm going to base first. I'm going to base first because he's not going to take it. My red side jungle's up. We're going to go buy. We're going to come back for the refight. So Fortified Mantle. Grab this here. Nothing else we can grab. So 405, 206 farm to 133 at 134 farm. My red's about to come up. My 5's about to come up. We have a little bit of a neutral lane, slightly leaning their side in mid with duo lane prio. So I know that I can like farm this camp, wait for some of my teammates, and then we're going to get right back into the action. But notice what I'm doing here. I'm always farming. I'm literally always farming. It's such a huge thing to think about. But again, we can flip this. I still have my ultimate. I am going to go ahead and turn on... Actually, no, you know what? I'll say my Icaro Talons. I was going to say, if the Grux stepped in, I'd play my Icaro Talons. I love this support invis Grux, dude. That's actually so good. Auto attack cancel the E. I saw the Sarath. She's not going to go for the... let's watch this. Well, now watch this play right here. They're going to back up. I'm going to go in. If I didn't fuck it up. But that's okay, because now I go for the face. We put down the Icaro Talons. We auto attack cancel the E. Got him here. I did mess that play up. That's okay. Look at the Sarath here. Now we are all over the Sparrow. Sparrow's biggest threat here. Still haven't used my ult in a bit. Ooh, nice. Nice trap. Back yourself up. Sorry, that's all I could give. That's all I could give. I did mess up my jump there, but they actually pressed in, which is a little surprising. But you can jump over that wall if you don't mess it up like I did, and put a little pressure down. So mid lane is, it's looking to be pushed right here. It's looking to be pushed here, maybe into a 2-camp steal. Auto attack, cancel the E. I missed my auto, but... Okay. Put a point in our right click. Yeah, this is a 2-camp steal. This is a 2-camp steal right here. Pop a smite. Actually, it might be a 2 and a 5-camp steal. I won't go for the red. That's too greedy. Okay, I will fight her, though. You can't fight me. You cannot fight me. I've had my ult for 3 minutes. Oh, I love it, Richter. I love it. Now we steal the 5-camp. I will not use my right click. Watch it, watch it. Face me. Later. When you have low health like this and low mana like this, but there's no time pressing against you, I have nothing I have to be focused on, spend the rest of this time and mana, like this low health and mana, think about it like a resource. What do? Do I back or can I spend it? I'm going to spend it. I'm going to spend it on this blue side jungle. I don't feel like the pressure is going to come my way. I don't feel like they're going to push me. I don't feel any pressure on me at all. They're not in a position to start doing orb, and therefore it would have been a bad decision to be here. I'm just free. So we're going to auto attack cancel our E. We're going to finish this side up, and we're going to come back out on field with more gold and more items. All right. Now we're in a nice position. We're going to filter by physical health, or physical power and max health. We're going to finish this, and we are a little bit open to go any direction we want with this build. I can go more tanky, I can go more bruiser. Personally, I'm feeling a little bit more bruiser with Berserker's Axe. So we're going to build, you know, components, whatever. A little bit of pressure on that mid, so we might just run straight to him just in case. Just in case. I don't really feel pressure to go anti-heal. I mean, it would be decent against the phase, but I'm not really feeling the pressure too much to go anti-heal. So I think a little bit of, you know, a slow and some extra damage for myself. Oh, man, I'm really trying to peel this. We're going to focus the Sarah. She's a better focus target for me. I do have my ultimate here. It's a bit of a tough spot. Nice. Okay. All right. So maybe should have ulted a little bit sooner. We're going to pop the ult. We're gonna hide the corner. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Okay, she missed that. We'll jump away from that. I still want in this. I still want in this. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want this. I don't want this. Do I want this? I want this, though. Yeah, we want this, buddy. We want this, buddy. Oh, wait. I don't want this. I don't want this anymore. I want to back up. Leave this to them a bit as the other people on the team. What did I say about low health and mana? What did I say about low health and mana? I actually can't see the timer on Fang. Okay, I know I have time on Fang. What did I say? Low health and mana equals a little bit of extra farm for me. Auto attack cancel the E. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We can finish up this other Stone of Strength. Alright. Finish that up. We are now back out on field. I'm looking at my red potentially to come up. I'm looking to maybe should have managed the off lane there. Actually, I'm going to go for my 4. I'm hoping one of my 2 players... I'm running straight to Murdoch. My plan's changed. My plan's changed as I'm running straight to Murdoch, who is popping the fuck off. Big damage coming out of the Murdoch. You see the Richter now chasing up the Greystone. Krashy finds his way towards that mid lane, wants to protect his tower. All right, we protect the tower. Murdoch, big pimpin' popping off. We do orb. Yeah, we absolutely do orb here. I left that alive for some reason. That's on me. He might be able to... Yeah, he can live this. He should be healthy enough to live this. We're only going to use 1 smite here because I can use the other smite on Fang 3, and Fang 3 equals 8% stats. We'll drop our ice scoring to finish this up a little bit faster. Again, Greystone, a phenomenal jungler to have the smite on because you cannot easily take him down. So, as the health encroaches low, boom, we pop it, we get it. We ping the Fang Tooth. That's part of your job as the jungler, is to ping the objectives you want to go for. And now we are moving our way. I'm probably going to shove this mid wave really quickly, though. Part of just moving things along, wave management and such. They might get this before I get there. Like, if they're ripping this shit now, sure, it's possible. But I think we'll be all right. All right, we're getting this. We have a smite. Look at the health. You see it. You anticipate the damage. Right there. Boom. And sometimes I'm not even always the fastest with anticipating that damage. Okay, now we're pressing into their jungle. You know, now we're being aggressive. Now we're looking at all of the fun things. Like stealing this ability. Oh, I couldn't steal it. I didn't have a smite anyway. So 4 levels up on her, though. 4 levels up on her. I can fluidly move between mid lane and duo lane. I could even go towards the off lane, which I might do. No, I feel compelled to stay. I feel compelled to stay here. We want to pressure this. We want to get this mid inhib. And I feel very powerful and capable of doing so. I'm going to smack on this a little bit. Okay, so we start to back up. We have our duo lane also pressuring and pushing. And you can always play off the health regen that Prime gives you. So if you take a little bit of damage, it's fine. Just don't die. Just don't die. All right, now I'm going to go right lane. Now I'm going right lane. As that wave has kind of pushed itself up a little bit, I'm going to meet up with it. I need my teammates not to die. So this is where things are a little out of my hands. I need my teammates not to die. Obviously, the enemy team is going to see me, so they may try to step on the gas a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push. We're just going to push here. Auto attack cancel our E. Are you getting the point with the E? Do I have to keep saying it? All right, we'll keep pushing this. You can use the E on the tower as well. Don't forget that. E does work on towers. What's his E ability? Sacred Oath. Sacred Oath works on towers. Okay, we're two players down. We're 2 players down. Me and Rick are going to get what we can. We're going to get what we can here. Deaths here are even a bit inconsequential because there's no objectives. I don't want to give them my bounty, but if I could get this, I want to. Okay, we're going to run out. I'm going to step away to try to dodge her root on me. I'm going to fight him on my way back. Murdoch stepping back in. We're huge. Like, we're back huge again. I probably took too long to recognize that as well, so that's a little bit on me. But we can continue to dance this. Our Seraph is down for a little bit longer. With Murdoch here, I think we can take this. Again, my E works on towers. My focus is on the tower here. Watching my health. I got an ult. Come on, get the tower. Get the tower. Come on, get that tower. Okay, I'm going to jump away. I do have my flash if I need it. Shh. Watch this. Okay. We flash, we go up. Ooh, a little bit too far. A little bit too far. A little bit too much of a flick there. Sometimes what you can do is you can run in a direction. They think that there's so much intention with the direction you're running, you turn flick flash. It's a huge, huge benefit. Again, my bounty is not great to give them, but fairly inconsequential because of the fact that there's no objectives for them to take. They do get a lot of gold on me, and they could technically push and try to be very coordinated, but they also have an inhib down. So now we have the final option. Again, I could buy whatever I want. I'm feeling pretty strong. Do I want to anti-heal them? The thing with the Tainted Blade is that I don't particularly feel like I need it, but it is a really, really strong item. I could even go for a little bit of physical pen just by taking the Mesmer, which is power. I could give myself a little bit more survivability on the Bruiser front where I'm getting a lot of health. Salvation here is honestly not terrible. I think if there was any really much of a stronger case to be made for Tainted Blade, I'd probably go it. Salvation's kind of speaking to me this game, and Salvation, for all things considered, is a very 6-slot item. It's not an item you build often. The reason why I'm choosing to build it here is because I just don't feel the pressure to get anything else. Tectonic Mallet, I see Tal asking me, not the best option because I'm still kind of playing off that like Overlord HP front. I want to raise my HP because it gives me more damage, but if you look at an item like Salvation, it gives me 500 HP, which is a lot of HP, so that's going to raise my Overlord damage a little bit more. It's also going to be a little bit more survivability for me. So Salvation, a really, really good like 5th, 6th slot item. I say 6th slot because a lot of the time there is something better. Like I could take a tank item and it'd probably be better, but I'm choosing not to in this scenario. So we're going to kind of proxy farm this wave on her. Actually, she may let me have this. She's going to turn, watch. Ah, we tried to anticipate it. I think I just kill her. Nope, never mind. No, we don't. She's a little bit faster than I thought. Okay, I'll fight her in my wave. Fight her in the wave here. Yep. Alright, we're going to try to get out of this. Gruck's going to help me out here. Alright, nice pick. I'm going to try to base here. Ooh, I need to back up more. I don't know if the Grux going in there is a good call, because he dies. We do have Big Fang coming up. I'm not a huge fan of that, but Murdoch's going to clean up. So we do have Big Fang coming up. I'm going to be on my way back. We're over 10 CS per minute this game. Okay. All right, we're healed up. 2100 farm, so we need about 800 farm. Beautiful. Oops. Wrong ping. Yep. We don't have our ult, but we do have all of them down, essentially, so we can go straight for Fangtooth here. we can go straight for Fangtooth here. Yo, GD2, I see your question, but I'll answer it here in just a second. Why don't you build Fire Blossom on Grey? I thought it was a must. So, there's essentially 2 Greystone builds. There's Bruiser Greystone, which is what I'm playing, which is very damage-focused, and it's inherently way, way less tanky. And then there is Tank Greystone, which is definitely Fire Blossom is a must. You either go Fire Blossom or you go Overlord. So you go Fire Blossom for Tank Greystone, you go Overlord for Bruiser Greystone, and that's kind of like the schools of thought there. So, this is very Bruiser-focused Greystone. You can see that all of my items are playing off of the Overlord Bludgeon, which is gain 2.5% bonus health as physical power. So all of my items, every single one of them, is a physical power and a health item. So I'm playing very damage focused for my build, but I am also playing to stack as much HP as possible, which is, like, it's tanky. Like, just having HP is inherently tanky, but it's not going to be as much as effective HP as, like, actual armor and health would be. So this is not a tanky build. I can live a little bit, but I can't live forever. Yo, Jay, coming in with the raid. I'm mid, like, live video recording at the same time, but I do appreciate you. I love you, so I'm gonna go back to talking about every single decision that I'm making. Would Raiment be a good option? Not really. Again, I'm trying to play off the kind of bruisery theme of having and stacking HP and physical power. I mean, Raiment's an okay item for some characters, but yeah, we are explaining every decision in this game. We've gotten pretty good situations so far. We're pushing the mid lane here. We did get double buff, and this is pretty much, you know, the nail in the coffin for them. So all we have to do is push forward. All we have to do is push forward. We have our Salvation online, which is, again, not an item I usually build. I probably would have built Tainted Blade if they had any other kind of characters on their team that I felt a little bit more pressed by, but for anti-heal, but I wasn't really feeling it this game. Okay, this is a fat wave. We're going to drop the High-Scoring Talents. We're hard focusing this inhib, and then I am going in. All right, we're going in the back line. Focusing with Seraph. I do have my ultimate here. Okay, we're gonna push them back. Again, we do have Orb Prime. I can play off the region. That's what you want to do. So now I'm just playing for my region, playing to collapse, grabbing this new wave of minions. Very nice. Very nice. I can always bait my ults, bait my health bar. We can see that this is going to be coming up. New minion waves come every 30 seconds. So at the 30-second mark, you go for new waves. At the minute mark, you go for new waves. So we don't have to worry about a new wave just yet, but they are going to be coming back up, and I'm still playing for the regen anyway. So we'll just catch all new waves. Everybody catch a new wave. That's what we're looking for here. We're looking to catch new waves. So we full clear this whole wave. Don't be afraid to use your smite whenever you're sieging and things too. Like, you know, you can quickly smite something. One of those things that... Oh, okay, we're in the backline. We are in the backline now. This is very committal for me. Pop our ultimate. Buy myself a little bit of time. I do need to back up. I do have my flash. So if they do just get back in the action... GG. GG. Nice. Well played, friends. Well played. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a like on the video and subscribe for future Predecessor content. I definitely would appreciate it. Live people, JPie with the raid, appreciate you. As always, be sure to be kind of one. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.